So, brother, Heartbreak shape who you are in the future. That's just the truth. Just watch that. Whether you had a breakup already, you are going through one, I mean heartbreak, or just a simple breakup, or you know you will be going through one someday. It's just a canon event, bro. Honestly, like in those movies. It will happen to 99% of guys, unless those guys, I don't know, are priests or something. And sure, it says deal with it, but just wait for a bit. I will talk about this deeply in a second. So if you are going through one, just please watch this video, bro. As said, if it just happened, then watch this video. If not, still watch this video to prepare, because this will be a really important moment in your life. And depending on what you do, it will shape you and how you are in the future. So this is a crucial moment, because if you apply all of these things I will tell you right now, your future will look differently after this. Wake up. Check out my Instagram. Answer those questions for me. These are action steps. So I want you to grab your phone, open your notes app, or grab a piece of paper and a pen. Who, how, and why? So, who broke up? Did you or her break up? How? Did you break up per phone? So per call? In person, I hope, or per WhatsApp? Why? Were you an asshole? Was she one? Was she in your way? Was she a low quality girl? Answer the 3 questions and you'll get to know important info that you will need in a second. So pause this video, answer those questions, and then you can come back. I hope you have done it. Now, if she broke up, you can skip to the next part if this doesn't apply to you. Why did she break up? So what did you fuck up in the relationship? So for example, maybe you were simply an asshole and you didn't respect her, or you didn't give her as much time as you could. Maybe you cheated, which I hope not. What were the reasons why you think she broke up? Or maybe she told you the reasons. Maybe she told you you are not available, you are this, you are that. It's really important to know that, because when you know it, you will be able to know what you have done wrong in the relationship to save your ass in the future. Are you pissed? Are you relieved? So if the relationship was something you really dearly loved, she loved you, you loved her, then you are most likely pissed. Because pissed or sad, I don't care. Because you truly loved her deeply. And because of that, you just feel as if a big chunk of your heart, of your brain was just taken away from you. Or maybe you are relieved. Maybe you didn't like the relationship at all. And it actually felt relieving for her to come with the idea of a breakup. In that case, you live the same thing as I did back then. Now, how can you use this feeling as fuel? Because if you're pissed, then you can use that. If you're relieved, then it's not a strong feeling like you could have if you're pissed, but still. Use it for your biggest goal. What is your biggest goal? You should watch my goal video on that. So how to actually discover your biggest goal. Use this to fuel your biggest goal. So for example, if your biggest goal is getting into the best shape of your whole life, then use this deep emotion of anger as your fuel. Use this to make your training even harder, even better. Give you everything for that. Now, if you broke up, why did you break up? What was wrong with her that made you break up? Now, you can use this kind of situation too. Sure, you most likely don't have any big emotions, because if you broke up, then you hopefully knew what you were doing and you didn't act up on emotions. So what qualities did she lack that you were seeking for? Or what quality or characteristic did she have that made you break up? So if you can answer those questions, then you will know what you will avoid in a future relationship and what will you seek. So for example, if she lacked the quality of, for example, Well, let's start with the good ones. Let's say she was a really good girl, she was religious, etc. She was good with her family, the family was good with her. Then you like those qualities, you like those green flags, so you will seek for them in a future relationship. But if, for example, she was, let's say, she was addicted to scrolling, or she was addicted to talking with other guys constantly, or she even flirted with other guys, which is a big no-no, then you will know, okay, this is the thing that I am not seeking for in a future relationship. And that's the thing which I will avoid at all costs if I get into a new relationship, which you should wait between. Trust me. Most likely you feel relief, as said before, but if you do feel lonely, kind of, then you can use this as a fuel too. And congratulations for having balls to break up, because truly not everyone has the balls to do that. Not everyone has the strength to break up with someone, and they usually wait for the other person to break up. And you can trust me with this because I was like that too. I usually used to wait until the person broke up before I broke up myself. Now, did she cheat? If she didn't, you can skip to the next part. But if she did, first of all, I'm really sorry to hear that because I know how bad it feels. But use this anger as fuel because you most likely will feel angry a lot. So use this as a kind of fuel. Use this to focus more on the gym, or focus more on training, or focus more on business if you are into that. Just do anything to put this anger into, because if you just leave it to cook there in your whole brain, then someday it will come out stronger. As I once gave an example to my friend, imagine a pot with cooking water in it. Then you close the lid with no holes in there at all. When after a couple of minutes you then take off the lid, a big cloud of vapor will just come out, right? But if you leave the lid open, a little bit of the vapor will come out the whole time. And the vapor being anger in this example, and the pot being you. And someday, after some hours, so in your like real life, after some days, some weeks, some months, depending on how fast you deal with the kind of things, then the vapor will come out, but bit by bit. Then it won't come out as strong. You get what I mean? I hope you kind of understood this metaphor and this example. But I also know why she did that. Why did she cheat? Were you not good enough? Were you not good enough in bed? Was your energy feminine? Did you never fully commit to the relationship? Because in that case, of course she did cheat. Of course she cheated. If you were one of these things, if your energy was feminine, if you didn't even give all in bed, if you never fully committed, then no wonder she did that. Like, truly. Sure, you don't have to be the perfect mastermind in bed. You don't have to commit to 100%. You don't have to be good and a nice guy to 100%. Sure, you shouldn't. But if you lacked all of these three, then no wonder she did that. Like, I'm sorry to say that, brother, but actually, a big mistake you can do is texting her. So don't text her. Never ever step into the same water twice. That's what my uncle told me once. But I still did it, obviously, and I regret all of these times. Don't go back because you will just simply regret it. Your trust won't build itself back as easily. Like, actually, if something happened between you two and then you woke up and then you came back together because of whatever reason, as I did once, the trust won't be there anymore. The love won't be as strong anymore, because then the love isn't true love. The love you will feel then is simply your brain telling you you need to see her because otherwise you will lose her. And that isn't love. That isn't love. Bad thing you can do is checking up on her, asking if she's alright or what she's doing, etc. Just leave it be, brother. leave this be the past and don't constantly open the box to just check on her. Just leave her be. Sure, most likely she misses you more than you do, especially if you woke up. But just leave it be. Don't constantly think about it. Sure, the first few nights are going to be hard, and I know that the first few nights most likely won't even be able to sleep nicely. But, brother, just, if you can, just let it be. Like, sure, it's bad. No one wants to deal with a breakup, but focus on yourself, brother. Focus on something else. And after that, there's a really important part. So I highly suggest you watch this, this video in full screen, because this might shock some of you. You will go through a hard phase in your life. And don't get me wrong on this. You will go through a phase where you will start to hate women. You will go through a phase where you will not want to even look at any woman. You will feel attracted to them, but you won't even want to talk to any of them because you will deeply hate them. And this phase is normal. Trust me, most of the guys went through that. I went through that. Even some big self-improvement YouTubers went through that. Trust me. And hating women in this sense, obviously, don't hate women the whole time. I will tell you that. Don't be a misogynist. Sure, don't be one. That is bad. Misogyny is bad. But going through this phase is just kind of like going through your Playboy phase. We both know it's bad, but it just happens. Or in your partying phase, if you had one or you will go through one yet, or you are through one. We know it's bad, but we still do it. Why? Because it's just an event that will happen. So don't try to force yourself to love women again. This phase will go naturally. It will go with nature. I experienced this phase. And usually you might even end up in this phase multiple times in your life. But after that, after you go from loving women extremely, like literally loving them, being a typical nice guy to them, to then suddenly hating them because of a breakup or a heartbreak. Then after some time, you find the perfect middle ground. You find the perfect middle ground where you do love women, but you are not a nice guy to them. You don't put them on a pedestal. You see them as normal human beings. Because some guys, especially incels, they literally think so weird. Like, I just can't explain it, but they just start to feel such weird thoughts in their brains. So, sure, you will go through a phase where you will hate women. Don't do anything stupid, obviously. But also don't try to force out of it. It will go naturally. After most likely not even that long time. And then you will start to love women, but also not like you won't love them on a pedestal, kissing their feet and stuff, but you won't also hate them. It will be a perfect middle ground. And that is what you should seek. It's just a canon event, bro. Like, it happens to most guys. Sure, some don't even know this kind of phase exists, but this does exist, trust me. So, don't put women on a pedestal, but also don't hate them. Don't be a misogynist. Love yourself, bro. And I hope you get through that phase fast. And you actually apply these tips I actually gave you, these tips in this video. See you, bro.